Alright, here we are back in the root cellar. So I have my sill plates down. They're pretty well fit in. I had to do a lot of chipping. So said the other day you got to take one step forward or two steps forward and one step back. Had to take a couple more steps back. So with that, I've taken all the plastic down. I didn't feel good about it being there because what I don't want more than anything is for that plastic to sit on that wood and just keep it condensation and just have it sweat there and not breathe and create mold and mildew. With it being in a basement with the dampness down here, I'm probably gonna have a little bit of a fight with that anyway. I think the plastic wrap would exacerbate that issue. Now with that being said, if it makes the structure not last as long, I'll have to cross that bridge whenever it gets there. Hopefully it'll last long enough for me not to deal with it, but if I do, I do. But that's where we are. So I took the plastic off. I have another type of wrap. It's that like that fiber paper, kind of like a Tyvek type house wrap. I have some black wrap that should be enough to go around this. This was some extra stuff that they use on the bottom of mobile homes to hold all the insulation up, but it still breathes. So I may put that on. I'll do a little looking and seeing. So with that being said, I'm gonna figure out what to do with the wood. I'm gonna go ahead and put my posts and my bands up. They're all burnt and charred and oiled and stuff and such. So I think that they'll be okay. But the 1x, I'm hoping not to have to burn all of them, because I think for one, with a 1-inch thick material, it diminishes the integrity, the structural integrity of the wood. And plus that's just a lot of wood burning. So I'm thinking about doing a vinegar. Vinegar acetylizes wood. From my understanding, that the acid in the vinegar acetylizes the wood and makes it hydrophobic, or makes it not take on moisture. So I'm thinking about that, and I'm even tossing around the idea of maybe trying to put some pine tar in vinegar and see if the vinegar will break the pine tar down, and do pine tar and vinegar, because pine tar is also it's a good antimicrobial and all that, which I think will help with the mold and mildew and stuff. So that's where we are right now. It's a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky, which is great for working, but the way I'm situated makes it hard to shoot these videos, because normally I would set the camera right there and shoot in, but the sun is right there, so the camera would be looking right in the sun. So that's why I have you guys sitting up there looking down on me right now. As the sun goes to set later on, then we'll have to deal with sunspots and shadows and all that. Being that we're in the ground, it kind of makes it tough. So I'll do my best for y'all to see whatever is good to see. So anyhow, we'll go with it and then try to get these posts in. I think I have it fairly square and lined up. I don't think I'll know for sure. I plan on doing the whole construction inside from the interior. I thought about putting the bands on and doing all that first and screwing them in from the outside, but I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna be easier to set the post in, put the bands on. I'll run screws from the inside and toe nail them, because I already have them notched out. They'll be sitting in notches anyway. So all the pressure is gonna be inwards. So me putting it together from the inside will be fine. And if something happens down the road where I have to get in here and work on it, all the fasteners and everything will be from the interior that I could take out with a drill. So that's the way I'm gonna tackle this. And then once I get the post set up, then I'll be able to start running strings and making sure that those posts, and get them as uniform as I can with all the other posts. So right now this is close. I think this is pretty close based off of just my lateral strings, but once I get these in, I'll be able to pull the other strings and really get a good feel for where they need to be set up. Then I'll put some temporary bracing up, and then run the bands and start putting the walls in. Alright, so I had to run up and cut just some pieces to make some little braces with. So I'm going to try to get this stood up. These things are really heavy, so I'm going to get it a little closer, try to stand it up, get it in the there's a tenon on the bottom of each of these posts. They go in these mortises. Well, that's more than I care to fool with by myself. Last thing I need is for one of these guys to fall on me. Alright, so I'm going to have to rig something up, get on the other side with the tractor, and just get some weight brought up on it. So we'll get it that way. a wall, man. Well, here we go. It's finally starting to look like something now. It's exciting to see these go in. So yeah, my next step is to, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more footings, pilings to set. I didn't want to set them because I knew I'd have to get in here with the tractor to help get these in. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some new string and make sure everything's lined up. I can try to scoot this a little here or there with the tractor. So hopefully I won't have to do too much finagling. But anyhow, yeah. Next step, I'm going to pop some strings, put my other footings in, try to get everything lined up as accordingly, and then we'll start with our beams. I'll start putting the beams on top of the pilings, and then we'll start putting our floor joists in. So, yep. So far, so good.